Suspended Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane claims that the witness currently testifying before her impeachment inquiry has committed perjury by lying under oath. Advocate Dali Mpofu, who cross-examined the former COO in the Office of the Public Protector, says the evidence provided by Basani Baloyi contains several contradictory statements. Newzroom Afrika's Athi Mtongana live for us in Cape Town tonight. Athi, that cross-examination getting quite fiery at times, but let's look at the key issues to have come out of it today.
Yes, Kathy, I do want us to talk about the key issues, but I do also want us to reflect what has just happened now with the exchange between Advocate Dali Mpofu and the DA's Kevin Mileham, where the DA's Kevin Mileham was raising a tweet which was allegedly tweeted by Mr. Nyembe, who has passed away. And Mr. Advocate Dali Mpofu was saying that it is inhumane for him to actually bring up issues related to someone who has passed away. And so the chairperson had to interject because tempers were quite high. Even Advocate Dali Mpofu going as far as to say that he will not be abused and he would not be referred to as little boy. So those are just some of the exchanges that just took place right now as MPs continue to cross-examine Ms. Baloyi. But then on the other hand, as you've mentioned, Advocate Dali Mpofu has accused this particular witness of lying under oath and making contradictory statements, saying that this particular witness is worse than Mr. Samuel. You'd recall that Advocate Dali Mpofu has labeled Mr. Samuel. Pello Samuel is also a person who testified before this impeachment inquiry against the Public Protector, who Advocate Dali Mpofu described as a disgruntled employee. But I'd like us to listen to some of the exchanges that took place, because interestingly, Advocate Dali Mpofu says Ms. Baloyi said in her statement that she actually gave instruction to extend the scope of the CR17 investigation to include the NDZ campaign. Let's listen to the exchanges.
I never thought anybody could be worse than Mr. Samuel, but here we are. No, I'm saying, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Chair,
please wrap up.
Thank you, Chair. I'll try. But let me try, because as I say, I don't think really it's, I think the point has been made. So, ma'am, once again, you are lying to the committee. Once again, you are twisting the words, and once again, you are denying your own words. I don't know for how many times now. And as I say, you have earned yourself the title of the worst witness we have seen so far. So which is it? Is the truth that you did not encourage the chief investigator to extend the scope of the investigation, as you said earlier, or is the truth what is in your statement? Which one is the truth? Which one is the lie? Because those two cannot sit together.
I'm not going to respond to that question. You've already labeled me a lie. Why would we seek more lies about the same matter from the same person? I'm not going to respond to that.
Then you made this statement, you said it was true, so help me God. This morning, you also saw and you said, so help me God. And in that statement and the statement you made here, you have made several contradicting statements, so which are irreconcilable and cannot be in the same boat. So, which means one of them is true, the other one is false. And you have refused to tell me which one is true and which one is false. But at least we know that one of them is false. So, I'm simply saying that in doing so, under oath on both occasions, you are committing the crime of perjury. Do you understand? You might not agree, but do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Advocate Mpofu, actually, I've come to this committee, to assist them in doing their work. Yes. And it will be up to them on, what to decide on whether my evidence or whatever. And I don't think it's actually your responsibility to make such conclusions. And I'm not going to respond to that question with due respect.
Okay. Then maybe you can respond to this question. Did you, as you said in your statement, encourage the chief investigator to extend the matter to include the NDZ campaign, or did you, as you said a few minutes before, not do such a thing? Which one is the truth?
Don't put words into my mouth. I said that this matter on this particular issue is very clear on 59 and 60, and to that effect, I even reduced my views and those of the team in writing and signed it off, so there is a record. So whether you want to talk about NDZ or you want to talk about other political parties, my paragraph 59 and 60 is very clear, according to me. And I believe that I was well represented by those attorneys, and I understood what they understood me and understood what that 59 and 60 is all about.
So if 59 and 60 are true, then what is false is what you said earlier to the committee, or is it vice versa?
It's up to the committee to assess that, not up to you. I'll hear it from the committee. Thank you.
This particular witness, Kathy, has proven to be a difficult witness during the cross-examination with Advocate Dali Mpofu, in the sense that he struggled to get yes or no answers from her, which is what he was repeatedly asking her, which then he subsequently asked the chairperson to intervene to ask this witness to then reply with giving a yes or no to the open-ended questions that he asked her.
All right, so certainly quite a bit of push and pull between Advocate Dali Mpofu and that particular witness. We'll leave it there for tonight. Athi Mtongana.